Mrithyorma Gamaya. This discourse is very significant in itself because in it we take up one of the most intricate questions in this world. This question has been deeply analyzed through the ages by the Indian sages, ascetics, yogis, rishis, sadhus, and even by the scientists. And one of my disciples has put this very question before me. What is death? What is immortality? Is there life after death? Is death sure to occur? Can we prevent death? And is there any way, any method, any sadhana through which we can prove the validity of the line Mrithyorma Gamaya? In the Upanishads, it has been said, Mrithyorma Gamaya, that is, man should try to move from death to immortality. His way, his path should lead to immortality. Hence, even the Upanishads accept that death is inevitable. That is why it is said that you have to move from death to immortality because death is a part of your life. You may wish for it or not, but it shall surely occur. But while the sage has used the word death in the first half of the line, in the other half he also says that there is a way to achieve immortality. There is a way to reach a stage where we shall be immortal, where death shall not harm us, and where we shall be able to lead a healthy life for hundreds of years. Both these states of death and immortality present more intricate questions before us. Not only have the Indian philosophy, yoga, shastras, Puranas, Vedas delved deep into these questions, but even the modern scientists have tried through their own methods to find answers to these questions. Why does a man grow old? Why does he die? What is there in the human body which keeps it alive and which when escapes the body he dies? There appears no change in the physical form of the body as soon as it dies. One moment when a person is alive, his limbs, ear, nose are all intact, and when he dies still all the organs remain intact. Now a question arises, what is death? According to science, when the heartbeat stops, death occurs. But there are yogis who can stop their heartbeats for hours. Then does it mean that when they stop their heartbeat for few hours, they die? This can't be. Hence, this definition of death is not correct. Heartbeats can stop due to various reasons. When death is sure, then is reincarnation possible? Our Shastras have said that whoever or whatever is born has to die one day. Be it an animal, bird, insect, man, plants, trees, day or night. Whatever is produced will become young, then old, and then it shall die because only on the foundation of death new birth takes place. Just imagine how much chaos and confusion shall reign on this earth if no one dies. Thousands and millions of old persons will be seen roaming about. People ridden with diseases and ailments shall increase, and the population shall increase so much that the new generation won't even have space to stand up. What will so many men do? What shall happen? Due to population explosion, the human race shall become weak and infirm. Human life shall become devoid of all newness, all enthusiasm and zeal. There shall be no young human beings because there won't be any place for new generations. Where will so much vegetation come from to support the teeming millions and billions and trillions? From where shall so much food come? How will everyone get enough nourishment, water and sunshine? Hence, new birth takes place only on the foundation of death. It is quite a distinct question whether there is life after death or not. This is a different subject because if death is not in our hands, then taking birth too is not in our hands. We are helpless in both the states. It is beyond our capabilities to die when we wish. We do not know any method or scientific way through which we can know how long we shall live. There are some sadhanas through which we can die only when we wish to and can live as long as we desire. But these are specially acquired powers. In general, we do not have any control over life and death, and neither did Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Atri, Kanad, Rama or Krishna. Even they had to embrace death. But even after death, the soul of the person remains on this earth, and it keeps trying to take birth again. And to take birth, a lot of squabbling and wrangling goes on among the spirits, as there are millions of souls waiting to be reborn. But there are only few wombs through which one can be reborn. There are millions of souls who keep struggling with each other in order to enter a womb and take birth again. And in this struggle, the evil spirits come out on the top and are born first. The souls who are pure, simple and affable remain standing behind, watching the bickerings and quarrels going on. They don't participate in such lowly tactics, and they keep waiting for their chance. This is why today the balance on the earth is in the favor of evil, immoral people. And the great souls of the sages, scholars and philosophers find it difficult to take birth. I have said that birth and death, both these phenomena are beyond our control. But those who accomplish high-level sadhanas like the Mrithyorma Amritham Gamaya sadhana can decide when, where and how to die. Death is the annihilation of life and not a fear. Death is not at all painful. It is rather like an eternal sleep. When we sleep at night, at that time we have no consciousness or sense of ourselves. That is, we don't know where we are or how we are. We have no sense of our state or of time. If some person comes near us, we won't know, and he could easily stab us to death. We won't be aware that someone is attempting to murder us. This means that we daily embrace death when we sleep. Sleep is death. In the morning we are reborn, and in the night we again pass away into death. Death means losing all consciousness, losing all sense of oneself, forgetting everything.